Good morning, Misfits. Welcome to week 3 of phase 8. Our WOD feature of the week is a cross between grace and getting pepper sprayed. Fair. So it's called MACE. It is 30 clusters for time. Little asterisk there, you are allowed to cluster jerk. So on your way up, you can't stop and then jerk it, but as you're coming up, you can get under the bar. I can feel the tension, the apprehension here, so I'm gonna allow this big fella to get after it. We talk a lot about training versus testing. This is a gray area, so we wanted to show you what this workout looks like so you can strategize a little bit. If he ever catches his breath afterwards,
not likely.
He's gonna be able to give you a few notes as well.
Word.
Without further ado, MACE by Sherb. Halfway, 15 reps in 50 seconds. Get right on it. Go. 5 more. 6. 7. 8. 29. 30. 234. Oh boy.
Oh, fuck me. Ouch.
Back up.
Did the trick. Fucking hurts. Hey, buddy. 15 was a good start, though. Any more, and I would have fought too hard to stay moving.
Do you think if that was like in the open or in a competition, you could have been hands-on for number 16 a little bit faster?
Yeah, sorry, let me sit up.
I'll come
There were a couple of times where in my head, the timer had already gone off to put your hands back on.
Right.
But I overextended myself a little bit on purpose at the beginning of the workout because, as you know, I really hate to hang onto the barbell.
Right.
I love singles, I hate touch and go. So my goal, which is what I actually was able to hit, was get to halfway touch and go. And I felt good for like 10 or 11. The last 4 were not very pleasurable to do. They hurt pretty bad. And then I was doing my best to try to stay within myself put my hands back on there, and reps like 16, 17, 18. Hands look good, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dead inside.
Gross.
So reps 16, 17, 18, a little too passive, a little too slow, not willing to like put my hands back on the bar, even though I probably wouldn't have failed. That's the game, is knowing what rep ranges in the later 2/3 of the workout are gonna cause you to stand around and think about the bar and not put your hands back on there, because anyone who's attempting to do this RX can fucking cluster jerk probably 200 pounds more than that, something ridiculous. So why not see what you're made of and put your hands on a little sooner? So again, weakness of mine, very difficult to put my hands back on there, but that's exactly why we're doing this piece, is to see what you can and can't do and how quickly you're willing to put yourself into that hole and keep digging that hole, knowing it's gonna be harder and harder to dig out of. So for me, a really good piece and a good test, but room to grow for sure.
This isn't necessarily a test in terms of it was in test week. This will 100% not be the last time that MACE pops up.
It's a good workout.
At misfitathletics.com. So really what we're looking for here, because you are inside of the bubble of training, you are testing yourself a little bit, what we're looking for is sort of what I asked him that question of, that touch and go set. I would like to see him, let's say this comes up in the open, hands on a little bit quicker for number 16. And if he can't do that, if he does it a second time and he can't do that again, then he knows his set might be 12, 13, 14, something like that, and then he can put his hands back on. I liked, once you did put your hands on, the steady nature from 15 to 20 and then sort of building on that. What a lot of people do is they sort of panic and start that final sprint a little bit early, and then you lose a lot of seconds when you're kind of standing around towards the end.
It's funny you said that. Like, in my mind, that number was 6. It's like when you get 24, it's 6 reps. Each rep's 2 seconds long. You got a 12 to 15 second sprint at the end. Just go. And I do think that I could have potentially started a little bit sooner. But again, it's that line. If you go to it too soon and you go a second burst and you can't finish the workout, then those last 3 or 4 reps, you have that person who's either failing to lock things out or they're just staring at the bar so long. So it really is a game of knowing yourself and figuring out where do I push and what number can I push at. And if you don't do well this first time, take notes, because like Drew said, it's gonna come back up again. And next time it comes up, you'll be better prepared to know what to do when it comes up. So great test, very, very open-esque, very metabolically challenging. It's a good one. See you guys someday again when I'm fit. Fuck.